and gentlemen, boys and girls, was get up? I'm going to be doing something very interesting today, and I'm pretty sure you guys are going to want to watch this. So watch it all the way through to the end and see if you guys' opinion align with mine, because we're doing a German candy tier list, okay? Now, I do have another German candy video, actually 2, maybe 3 more German candy videos inbound, because you guys sent me a box of German candy that weighed about, like this time, like 8 kilos. So you best believe we're about to go through and see what kind of candy we got. We're about to try that and stuff like that. But I figured there are German tier lists and stuff all over the internet. We're gonna go ahead and get into this German candy tier list and kind of just rank the best from the worst candy and sweets and desserts and all that good stuff. So if you guys are new here, willkommen. If you guys are returning viewers, willkommen zurück. Ich post videos every single day or jeden Tag. All I ask is you guys abonniert diesem Kanal und like the video bitte. Vielen lieben Dank für eure Unterstützung. Das bedeutet mir viel. We're gonna go ahead and dive nose deep into this thing, see exactly what we're working with. Los geht's! All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are on tiermaker.com and we have all these wonderful Deutsch Süßigkeiten here on the list. So first culprit is saure Apfelringe. Now this is one of the candies that I actually received in that box. I have not had it yet, but I already like apple, right? This looks like a sour gummy ring. I don't know how this tastes, so I'm gonna go ahead and just drag this to the A tier just off rip, because I do like apple flavored candies, and Germany hasn't really been very bad when it comes to that. All right, now this one right here, don't know what this is. It just looks like a brownie, like a German brownie probably. Don't know what that is. Brownies are okay, not my favorite, so I'm gonna go ahead and slap this in the B list. So it's somewhere in the middle. It's not bad, it's not the best thing on the planet, but it's decent. It's decent. This right here, we zoom in, this says Chupa Chups. I've never had this before, and I'm not gonna lie, that looks really weird. So I'm gonna go ahead and just be safe and slap this down in the D tier list, because it don't even really look that good, to be honest. If I'm being bold with you, it don't look good. Now, if you guys trying to change my mind, send me some stuff. I have some admins in Discord that would be more than willing to take your suggestions when they go on their grocery shopping trips and send me my monthly or bi-monthly boxes and stuff of Deutsch Süßigkeiten. Now we're gonna move on to the next one. Don't know what this is. This also looks like a very interesting. Oh, that must be the Apfelstrudel. If this is Apfelstrudel, I'm gonna throw this in to the A tier. So far, we don't have anything in S tier yet. S tier is obviously the best tier. You want your, you want the best things to go up top. A is also really good though. So Apfelstrudel, I've had this before. Sehr gut, sehr gut. Very, 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 very good. Now Brezel, as Bayerish people say it, Brezel for everybody else. I've had these before, at least in America, and I know that they're gonna taste way different in Germany. Oh man, I want to say that just because it's not super sweet, it's soft, it's delicious, it's crunchy on the outside, and I heard that it's very soft on the inside. But it's not that I don't like Brezel, it's just like it's not the first thing I go to. So I'm gonna throw it in the B tier. It's one of those things that's good, but it's not something that I'm like desiring to get when I get to Germany. It's not something I'm looking forward to now. Oh my god, this look good. This must be what y'all talking about when you say the what is that thing called? I forgot the name of this, guys. Let me know in the comments down below what this is. A Berliner. Is this a Berliner? Berliner. A Berliner. Now this looks like this would taste really good. Now, don't know if that's custard or icing. So if it's custard, I don't know. I kind of want to slap this in the A tier, but I'm gonna definitely have to slap this in the. Oh no, I'm gonna slap this in the A tier. A tier is for this as well. I'm gonna have to go through this and double check where I placed everything. Oh, y'all don't even know, man. Cinnamon rolls. Woo! Woo! I don't know what you guys call this off Deutsch, but I actually don't even really like how this one looks, though, to be honest. It doesn't look very heavily packed with cinnamon. So I'm gonna throw this ahead and I'll throw it in B tier since I like cinnamon rolls. But this looks dry, I'm not gonna lie. If this is, I don't like the display, man. I might have to drop this in C tier actually, which is sad because I do like cinnamon rolls, but not if they're dry like that. Now this is a Franzbrötchen. I know exactly what this is. Franzbrötchen looks sehr gut. Honestly, that's one of the top things I want to try, so I'm slapping that one in S tier. Slapping that one in S tier. This next one, I don't know what this is. This looks like a sugary frisbee disc. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the B tier. Now I don't know what you guys would recommend that I try, I guess, for this, so just let me know. Obviously I'm gonna look at the community rank and then look at what people in Germany normally align with this list here, but we move on. This must be a blueberry muffin, and blueberry muffins is good, but they're not amazing, so I'm gonna slap that in the C tier. Definitely C tier. And actually I'm gonna go ahead and put these frisbee disc things in the C tier as well, because I'm not really sure how good they're going to taste, but I could imagine they would probably be maybe B or A tier if I do taste them, but for right now I don't know, so I'm gonna safely leave them in C tier. So they might be a little less than satisfactory, but meh. Next ones are your standard muffins. I'm gonna have to go ahead and slap that in C tier too, just because I'm not the biggest fan. I like muffins, but that's like not my go-to. I try to avoid it. You know, your boy trying to, keep that weight off them. Y'all got waffles in Germany? Hold on, this next one's like waffles, man. Y'all got waffles in Germany? Okay, we might, we might have to slap this in B tier. We might have to do some rearranging later, but I think we can slap that in B tier. Nah. We gonna slap that in C tier. C tier, no, we'll slap it in B tier. B tier's fine. So right now we have Franzbrötchen for S tier, and then we have the Apfelringe, saure Apfelringe in A tier, and the Apfelstrudel and the Berliner. I might knock the Berliner down one notch actually. I'm gonna knock it down to B tier because I do think that it will taste really good, but I also don't think it'll taste as good as my A tier items. Now if you guys agree with this list, let me know in the comments down below. If you don't, let me know where you think you would have put different items and whatnot. So next one, we got American style cookies. Okay, listen, I'm gonna slap this in C tier because American style cookies is okay. We obviously we do a good job, but this seems like something that's like pre-made already. I'm not a huge like chocolate chip cookie fan. But anyways, we got the Duplo over here. I've had Duplo before. Duplo's okay. I can't say Duplo's horrible, but Duplo's alright. It's alright. Honestly, I would put Duplo in B tier. It's good enough for it to be decent, but it's not amazing enough for me to put it in A or S tier. I'm gonna be real picky with what I put it in A and S tier. Now this right here, Ferrero Cushion, Ferrero Cushion, the kisses. So the chocolate kisses here. I've had these. Those, I'm not sure if you guys have tasted these before. Of course you guys have tasted these before if you live in Germany. But for all my friends watching this from the USA, if you guys have not had these, you need to try these. This easily at least makes it to the A tier. I mentioned on live stream that this actually might be S tier level. Oh man, is it S tier level? Because, okay, let me describe what's in here. When you take a bite into this piece of chocolate, it is jam-packed with a hazelnut in the middle, and it has Nutella on the inside. Super good. And then we're actually moving on to the next one, Ferrero Rocher, which is also really good. That definitely belongs in the A tier. It has Nutella on the inside, coated with hazelnut. The inside also has, like, obviously I said, Nutella mixed with hazelnut. Really good. Now Haribo, if you guys know anything about your boy, I absolutely love Haribo. We're gonna have to slap that in the A tier as, ooh, wait a minute. I love Haribo. If I'm being honest, in comparison with everything else, I'm gonna have to drop Haribo down, the gummy bears, the Goldbarren. I'm gonna have to drop that to B tier. B tier easily, just because it's good, but it's not outstanding. That is definitely my go-to candy though. But I'm pretty sure I'm making a safe bet that the Zaura Apuringa will taste way better just because of the little sugary stuff on the outside. Now, there's this other candy here. We have something kind of like it. We have sour straws here. It looks like y'all got this little whatever this thing is. I don't know. I'm gonna have to put these sour straws in this D tier. I'm putting them in D tier. To be honest, I don't like sour straws. They're nasty, okay? They're nasty. Like, they're not horribly nasty, but I just don't like the design. The flavors are just and then I just don't like them. That's one of the candies I just don't ever really want. I stopped liking candy like that when I was like 9 maybe, so that's not really my thing, not my vibe at all. That's definitely trash tier. Throwing it in the trash tier. Next we have Dunkin' Donuts. I heard in Germany y'all got Dunkin' Donuts because I was about to turn up and go like, that's American, G. What we doing over here? So I'm gonna go ahead and slap this in C tier because Dunkin' Donuts is a slightly above average quality garbo donut place. I mean, Dunkin' Donuts isn't totally garbage, but it's kind of garbage, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the donuts are all right, but they're not donuts that I would go back and go like, wow, Dunkin' Donuts, I dream of Dunkin'. No, I don't. They're not that good, to be honest. Here we have a croissant, but it looks like this is one of those croissants with the Nutella on the inside. And if that's the case, we could bump it up to B tier, but I don't know. This picture looking kind of dry though. But croissants in general are very moist, and since this is from Germany, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna slap this in B tier. I'm not gonna be super harsh with that, but boom. Now the Kinder chocolate egg. Y'all ain't gonna like me for this one, guys. You guys are not gonna like me for this one, because Kinder chocolate, in my opinion, is too sweet. It is too sweet. Too sweet. It's I'm not a huge fan of it. Now, if they had a Kinder dark chocolate, we can work with that. But all right. For this egg, it says Überraschung, Kinder Überraschung. Now, unfortunately, this is one of the things you can't ship here to the U.S. because apparently it's illegal or something like that to put toys in chocolate, but it's legal to carry a gun. Like, it don't make no sense, okay? It don't make no sense. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and slap this in the C tier because I already get that weird like taste in my mouth just looking at it. I think what would bump it up to B tier is the fact that there's a toy in here, so I could do that, but I just can't get that taste out of my head, bro. Nah. Now, despite what I just said, I will bump up Kinder Bueno to the B tier just because of the inside. The contents of what's inside of the Kinder Bueno is actually really good. Sehr good. And I think it has hazelnut on the inside too. Yeah, Kinder Bueno is really good, man. I'm not gonna lie. But I don't think it's an A tier or an S tier level. If you guys disagree with me, let me know in the comments down below. Our next one is Kinder Riegel. I have had this before. This, I'm not gonna hold you guys. Oof. If I'm being real with you, this is the D tier, my guy. That is Garbo. It was just, oh my, I have it in my fridge still. I actually have Kinder Riegel in my fridge still. It tastes absolutely nasty. Like, literally, that is candy that if I was forced to eat it, I think I would eat it, but bro, I can't eat that, bro. It's nasty, bro. I don't like it. I know a lot of people love it. They're like huge fans of it, but me, no. Okay, next one is the Kinder Choco Buns. I've had these actually. I tried it on stream and I wasn't feeling it, but it doesn't deserve D tier. I will slap it in C tier though. It was interesting. The hazelnuts gave it some very strong redeeming qualities, but the chocolate itself, like I said, is way too sweet. Germany, y'all, chocolate too sweet. Anyways, Kit Kat, I do not like Kit Kat off rip, so we're slapping that in a good old D tier because Kit Kat is just not good. It's just, I'm not sure who decided to come up with Kit Kat in general. Like, bad idea. It was a bad idea, not good. Whenever I got Kit Kats for Halloween, I like put that down as an L. Terrible, absolutely terrible. Okay, next one is Leibniz Leibniz, the original. Now those, the butter cookies, these are butter cookies from Germany. All right, this is the vanilla flavor or the more buttery flavor. So I'm gonna put this in C tier. This once again isn't the best thing on the planet, but it's okay. It's like slightly above trash. Okay, it's like okay, all right, like it's decent. Next one, this is chocolate. Matter of fact, this is chocolate covered Leibniz. Now I'm already not the biggest fan of these. Not saying that they're nasty, but these are one of those things that I forget about. I'm like, when I try food, I don't even eat this like in America, like stuff like this in America, you know. So I'm definitely gonna slap the chocolate covered Leibniz nits in the D tier, cause bleh, okay, like just bleh. Now next one we have Edel Nougat. Edel Nougat. Now y'all love your hazelnut out there in Germany. I don't know what's up with the hazelnut out there, but I'm gonna definitely have to slap this on the B tier. This is, oh my god, I put that in A tier on accident. I'm gonna have to slap that in B tier for show. Hazelnut's really good, and this type of chocolate is not as sweet as Kinder chocolate, although I'm putting them on the same level as Bueno. But I told you why Bueno's up in B tier. Bueno deserves to be up in B tier. I feel like so far we have a pretty strong tier list. The only thing in S tier right now is the Franzbrötchen. Sehr gut. Never had it before, but I have seen enough videos to know that this is going to taste amazing. Okay, my expectations clearly are very high for this one. So I'm going to move on to the next one. We have dark chocolate, 60% cacao. Okay, we're going to go ahead and slap that on up in the A tier. I got a weird palate, so that's just for me, and personally, I love dark chocolate. Ich brauche schwarze Schokolade. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. M&M's. Hey, my name is Eminem. Your girl will up one M&M, so I gave her M&M. Now, anyways, M&M's, I'm gonna definitely put in like the C tier. Not something I desire, but something that I guess I'll eat under the right circumstances. For instance, M&M's are very, very, very good with ice cream. Amazing with ice cream. Like, they'll go from like a 3 out of 10 to like a 9 out of 10 if you put them in with some vanilla ice cream. So I can definitely rock with that. Next one, I haven't tried this yet, but I actually have this in my candy box. I'm gonna take a wild guess right now and say that this Wien, it's packed with hazelnut apparently. I have this flavor actually too. I'm gonna go ahead and give it the benefit of the doubt and put it in B tier. I feel like this will be pretty good. It's a wafer type Süßigkeiten, you know what I'm saying? Süßigkeiten. It seems like it'd be pretty good. If you guys agree with me, like I said, let me know in the comments down below, because I definitely think that's gonna be pretty decent. Now we have Moam. Now I've had this before, the Moam Blocks. Now, interesting candy, very interesting texture. I've actually tasted this before, and honestly, I would definitely say this is like Germany's version of Laffy Taffy. Can I say it's better? It's about the same. So I'm definitely gonna have to slap this into about a C tier. It's not generally the best, but it's okay. It's like slightly below average, right? Like, it's not something I would go out of my way to eat. I'm like, oh, I've had Moam before, I need to get that. Like, this would definitely be like oh, there's Moam available, I guess I'm gonna have to eat it. Okay, Moam is what it is. Moam, I think Moam it looks like. But anyways, like, for this brand, I'd be like, okay, it's available, I might take one. You know, it's not bad, but it's not my preferred thing. Now we got this next one called Metzi. This one's anonymous. I don't even know what this is. This looks like chocolate cigars, but I'm gonna go ahead and slap this in the C tier too, just cause I'm not the biggest fan of chocolate in general, and if it is chocolate, it's gotta be good, like no kizzy. Okay. Next one is Mikado. Zartherbe Schokolade. I do not like chocolate covered sticks, so this is definitely going to be in the D tier. Okay, D tier is just not winning right now. We got whatever this is. This is Chupa Chups. This don't look good at all. And then you got Kinder Regal. Blech! I had that in my freezer. I'm gonna throw that out. I got Haribo, Sour Straws. Oh my God, Chunky Kit Kat, Leibniz, and Mikado for obviously the like the D tier. And then of course C tier, we got a nice little interesting stack. B tier looks better. I might actually swap some of these. I feel like we can move. Which one can we move down? Because one of these got to move down, bro. I feel like the Berliner might be C tier. Nah, but I'm gonna leave the Berliner here because the Berliner looks like it'd be good. Pretzel, I think I'm gonna leave it up there too. I might swap this brownie with the cinnamon roll, because the cinnamon roll, I feel like maybe, you know, y'all might do it justice. Okay, y'all might do it justice. I mean, y'all have to do it justice. Your bread tastes better than us. So Oreos, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of Oreos. I used to be as a kid, but now not really at all, to be honest. In fact, I'm tempted to actually, these are the original regular Oreos. D tier. That's one of the least favorite sweets ever, honestly, for me. I do not like Oreos. Like, I used to, but not anymore, man. My palate's changed. Now I've had this one, Haribo Pico Bala. Once again, I tried these on stream, and these were interesting. Very, very interesting. The inside tasted very like, we have a candy here called Smarties, and it tasted kind of like that. But the outside had the same texture as another candy that we have here in the US called Twizzlers. So interesting. Did I like it? Kind of. It had a very interesting flavor to it. Would I go out of my way to get those? No. I'm gonna slap this in the C tier, just because the flavor choices were okay, but they were definitely a little bit below average. It was a little bit lacking, but I wasn't really feeling it like that. It was just too weird. I feel like not enough sugar. It was definitely the biggest complaint I had. So definitely Haribo Pico Bala belongs in the C tier. If y'all disagree with me, let me know. Speak your piece. Prinzen Rolla. This looks like a... What is that? I don't even know what this is. I'm gonna throw that in the C tier too, since I don't know what that is. Like, it looks like one of those, like, it looks like a biscuit almost. If that's a biscuit, like, because it looks like something you would have to put in a pan and cook. So it looks like a biscuit of some sort. I'm gonna definitely have to say C tier. Maybe it might be lucky enough to graduate to B tier. Next we have the Quaxi, which is these frog things. Now I like Haribo, trust me, I love it, but it's a bit much. Okay. The only thing that I would give the benefit of the doubt for, you know, just all apple flavored, like, you know, gummies, is probably the sour apple ring. I've never had it before, but I'm willing to bet I'm gonna like it, because I've had peach rings before. I haven't had these. So I'm gonna see if this tastes okay. But for right now, I'm gonna slap these in the C tier as well. I feel like these might be slightly deserving of the B tier, but nah, B tier and up gotta be on point. Now, Raffaello's, bro. Raffaello's, I've actually had these. These are fire. These are fire. I might almost bump these up to S tier, but I'm gonna bump them up to A tier for sure. Raffaello's, like, you cannot say that those are not good. Raffaello's is lit, okay? Raffaello's is lit. Ritter Sport, Nougat. Ritter Sport's okay. I feel like Ritter Sport is like one of those chocolates that's just like average or slightly below average on this tier list type thing. So I'm gonna throw it in the C tier. I don't know. I'm not a huge chocolate fan. I do like that the chocolate is not as sweet as the other Kinder options though. So that being said, it's just basically pure chocolate and like a little bit of something else. So I'm gonna leave it there. We got this other one, Mandel Zauber, Gebrannte Mandel. So Ritter Sport. So this looks interesting. I'm gonna be safe though and throw this in the C tier as well. Oh my god, y'all, I have an interesting story to tell you guys. So the Royal Dunks, my grandmother had a can of these growing up. Now, you're gonna look at me weird when I move these, but these are actually fire. I'm gonna actually move these to the S tier. These, my ladies and gentlemen that are watching this video right now, are the most slept on shortbread cookies I've ever had in my life. I've been hunting for these. In fact, I can't eat them because I will get a little bit more on the chunky side if I eat too much of them. So it's good that I haven't found them. But these are absolutely delicious. I've had those before growing up. They sell them here in the States. Thank God for Germany importing their amazing candies. Oh, Lady Committee, okay? Haribo. We got another one. This one is like the mini versions of Sour Sticks. So these, I'm gonna have to slap in the C tier as well. I love Haribo, but you gotta really like wow me to get in like the B tier and up. Toblerone. Now I haven't had this, but this is one of the chocolates that's in my Swiss box and my German candy box. I'm gonna go ahead and say, since it's also in the Swiss box as well, it's at least gotta be B tier quality. Haven't had it before. I've never had this. I've seen this in stores, but I've never ever had this before. So I'm going to assume that it's in the B tier, because I also assume that Switzerland got lit candy, Germany got lit candy. Boom. Toffee. Ooh, y'all already know what it is, man. Toffee is for me. And from what I've tasted, this belongs in the A tier. It might honestly almost slide up to the S tier. S tier is very selective though. Twix is good. Twix is actually really good. It belongs in B tier for me. I feel like Twix is definitely deserving of B tier, so we're gonna go ahead and slap that there. These ropes. Now I do love these ropes. I'm not gonna lie. I love like sweet tart ropes. So this definitely gets a special place in B tier just off of that. This blueberry one, once again, B tier. And I will even go as far as to say this red one, I'm assuming this is cherry, we're gonna slap that in A tier. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the list. Let's go ahead and view the community rank really quick. Okay, we're gonna click on this. So there are not enough rankings to create a community average for the German candy of all tier lists yet. Okay, let's go back then. All right, this is where I placed everything, and I really feel like I can start from the top and start explaining. So the Franzbrötchen looked absolutely delicious. Like, the video I saw was from Deanna and Phil. Not sure if you guys know who those YouTubers are, but if you do know who they are, oh my gosh. If you don't, please go look them up on YouTube, subscribe to them, tell them that the Bray Gang sent you. Absolutely amazing. Shortbread cookie, what do you guys call these? Royal Dunks. So good. I had these as a kid all the way up until about the beginning of high school. Best shortbread cookies in the world. Safe. There is not a shortbread cookie better. I'm convinced. A tier, all of these were the ones that were amazing, but in my opinion, did not make it to S tier. But they are absolutely amazing. Like, these are your 8s and 9s out of 10. S tier is your 10s out of 10s. So A tier, I would definitely have to say Zauda Apfelringe. I haven't had it before, but I'm willing to bet it tastes really good because I had something similar to it. We have something here. We have peach rings, and I've had those growing up. Amazing. I'm like, they have an apple flavor one of these. Woo! In Germany, y'all did it. So I can't wait to taste them. I do have these in my German candy box, and I'm very excited. The next one we have here is the Apfelstrudel. Streusel. Super good. I've had this before. It goes really well with ice cream and vanilla sauce. So good. So good. I almost shed a tear every time I eat this. I definitely need larger portion sizes though, so yeah, but it's good. I'm gonna keep it in A tier. Next one is a Ferrero Küsschen. super good. I had this on stream at twitch.tv/JamesBrayGang. Delicious, delicious, delicious chocolate. Once again, the best way I could describe it is they look like, I mean, exactly what they look like in this image right here. They're like these pyramid looking chocolates that when you take a bite out of it, it has like this, like almost like a mini, like it has like a hazelnut on the inside, almost like a thin wafer type thing in the inside as well. A lot of Nutella is in the inside of this chocolate as well. So good. Very, very, very delicious, and I honestly will get huge eating too many of these. So I'm glad y'all didn't send a big ass package of them. Ferrero Rocher, same thing. Don't know what's up with Ferrero and this like Nutella vibe stuff, but y'all did it the right way. Like, this hit different, okay? I'm serious, this hit different. Ferrero Rocher is very good. It's covered in hazelnuts. You bite, it also like, it's like a wafer, like a ball wafer covered in hazelnuts and chocolate. When you bite into it, through the wafer, in the center of this Ferrero Rocher, this Ferrero Rocher, is Nutella and more hazelnut. So sehr good. And the next one is obviously 60% chocolate, so dark chocolate with 60% cocoa. Really good. I've had this before, and I absolutely love dark chocolate, so I'm biased to that. That's my personal bias. Toffee, I ate the entire package on stream, guys. Absolutely amazing. Okay, amazing. Loved it. I would move it up to the S tier, but I'm gonna keep it at A tier. It was really good. Raffaello, really good. I know y'all call it Raffaello, but I'm gonna call it Raffaello. You know what I'm saying? Raffaello's once again amazing. The coconut Raffaello is amazing. I tried it and I almost cried. I think I did cry a little bit on my German candy video. You probably didn't do tears, but they were really good. I've had candy like this before, by the way. The ropes, like the sweet ropes, the little sticks or whatever. These are really good, really good. My favorite flavor is always like cherry, and it's amazing to die for. That's something I would go out of my way to actually eat. Like these up here, I would go out of my way to eat. Now B tier, I know a lot of people are gonna be like a little conflicted with what I put here. I might move some of these up. Let me see. Will I move any of these up? Nah. These are pretty safe where they are. So Brezel, first thing, I love it, you know, but I also think that it's just not something I would go out of my way to try because I've had it a lot growing up. I know it's different from America and Germany. The difference is significant, of course, as well, but just not something that I would make my go-to, you know? So I'm gonna leave it in the B tier because it's not bad, but it's not amazing and mind-blowing for me. Now the next one is the cinnamon roll. Now I'm not sure how you guys make them in Deutschland, but I can say that in America we make sure they're particularly unhealthy, which makes them amazing. Okay, every time I take a bite out of one of these guys, I feel like I'm having heart palpitations. Matter of fact, I feel like my arteries are getting clogged. Okay, clogged. Now very good, very sweet, but like I said, I'm not sure how Germany makes it, so I'm putting it in the middle just because this is actually something I would go out of my way to try to find, but I don't know. I don't know how well Germany would do it, would make this. Now I put the Franzbrötchen, ironically, in S tier because I'm like, it's gotta be good. I know Germany is amazing. They are way better than the US when it comes to their bread. But with the sugar though, I feel like it's lacking in a lot of departments, you know, because you guys care about your health more than we do. So next one is the waffles. I put them in B tier because I like waffles, and I mean, they're okay. They're not bad. I don't feel like they're deserving of a C tier, but they belong here. The Berliner. Now we have something here called the Boston Creamer here in America. People keep thinking that the only donuts we have are the donuts with holes in them. No, we have another donut that's like a jelly filled donut. We call them jelly donuts here, but they're filled with a custard. They're pretty good. And I recently, I guess, found a liking to donuts after I competed in 2016 in my first bodybuilding competition. So really good. I could definitely expect for the Berliner to be pretty dope. Now Duplo is the next one. I've had Duplo before. I think that it's pretty good. The chocolate's not super sweet, so that's what I like about it. And then the inside is absolutely to die for. So good, so good. Haribo, I like gummy bears. That's self-explanatory. I love it, love it, love it, love it. This is like a croissant. Super good, super good. I've had it before. If it has Nutella in it, double points. You know, might even move this up to A tier. Bueno, had it, love it, amazing. Only complaint I have is that the chocolate itself on the outside is too sweet, too sweet. But the reason why it's in B tier is because of the contents on the inside that allow it to be as lit as it is. Now the Toblerone, I have 2 of these actually. Like I said, I have one in my Swiss candy box, one in my German candy box. I haven't tried this yet, but I'm going to bet that this is going to be at least be in the B tier. Looks like a higher quality chocolate, and I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the comments down below, but I think that this is kind of where I'm standing with that. Next one we have the Mana, and haven't had this before, but this is in my German candy box, and I'm very happy and excited to try this out. I like the wafer style candies for the most part, with the exception of Kit Kat because it's covered in chocolate. Not feeling that at all. So I'm gonna definitely leave this in the B tier once I react to the flavor of this candy in my next upcoming German candy video. Depending on where I place this now, why place it here, it might actually move up a few spaces, or maybe it might drop a few. We don't know. This candy right here, this says it's Edel Nougat. Now this already looked like high quality candy, and hazelnut, ooh, I love me some hazelnut, you know what I'm saying? So really good, really good. I'm gonna leave that there. Twix is good. I've obviously had Twix growing up. Need I say more? And these ropes, these sweet tart ropes, also really, really, really good. I've had these as well whenever I go to movie theaters. Amazing. Now we're gonna move on to the C tier. To reiterate what we were talking about earlier, brownies, C tier. Muffins, come on, they're muffins. How good can a muffin be? C tier. I don't know what these are. These look like danishes, honestly, like donut danishes, but I'm gonna definitely leave these in C tier because it's not something I would go to my way to actually try to get. The muffins as well, leaving them in C tier. American style cookies, C tier. Okay. Dunkin' Donuts, I'm surprised they didn't slap that in D tier, bruh. Honestly, ugh. I'm gonna leave it in C tier. They're bad, but they're not that bad. And then Choco Buns, I had them before. Was not feeling the chocolate, yo. The chocolate itself is too sweet. Kinder Überraschung, which is surprise. Kinder Surprise Egg. Überraschung, I left it in the C tier because I don't like the taste of Kinder chocolate, but also it has a toy in it. I don't really play with toys though, so not my thing. Leibniz is the next one, and I'm leaving this here because I am unaware of how it tastes. Actually, I think I've had this before. No, I did have this before, and it's okay. It's not horrible, but it's not my cup of tea. Like, not my go-to. It's not something I'm gonna go out of my way to look for. M&M's, it's a hit or miss. It's like M&M's is good if I put it in ice cream, but by themselves, I'm just like, eh. So matter of fact, I might slap M&M's in D tier, but I'll leave them in C tier just because it tastes absolutely amazing with ice cream. Merci. I feel like this is a higher end chocolate, but I don't have as much confidence in this as I did the Edel Nougat up top in the B tier, so I'm gonna leave this in a safe C tier just because I think it's good. I explained earlier why Moam was in C tier, so we're gonna leave that there as well. Haribo Pico Bala, to be honest, now that I remember the flavor, I'm gonna slap this in D tier, bro. That was almost borderline not good. I never finished that, by the way. The Princeton, feel like that might be okay. It might be okay, but I'm gonna leave it in C tier because, yeah, whatever. Haribo, the Haribo Quaxi, I'm pretty sure it's gonna taste okay, but not the best, so I'm gonna leave it there. The Nougat, Ritter Sport, Definitely going to leave the Ritter Sports here as well. They're good, but they're not excellent, so I'm not going to put them on B tier because, once again, these aren't things that I would go out of my way to get. The Haribo Zauda Pumas. So you have sour fries, basically. They're basically like the mini versions of those sour sticks. I'm going to definitely leave them in the C tier for sure. Just because, I don't know, there's only so much of the sour stuff I could take. I mean, I like the sour candies, trust me, but having the sugar stuck in your teeth, just meh. Not my vibe. Now, D tier, we have the creme de la creme here. We have Chupa Chips or Chupa Chups. They don't look good at all. Kinder Rigo, I have it in my refrigerator. It is terrible. I've had these. Terrible. I know a lot of people love these, but I absolutely do not like milk chocolate, and this is the milkiest of the milk chocolate ever. Like, okay, now the sour gummy straws, the apple flavor, I'm just no. Okay, no. The Kit Kat, I'm not sure who invented Kit Kat, but they need to be fired from life because that is absolutely no. That's a no-go. The Leibniz, y'all were doing decent when you had them without the chocolate coating, but adding the chocolate coating just brought them down to trash tier, okay? Oreos, once again, trash. Mikado, once again, trash, okay? And then, obviously, last but not least, Haribo Pico Bala, once again, trash. Let me know what you guys think of this tier list in the comments down below. I thought this was pretty fun. I'm going to make more tier list videos like this in the future. But that's pretty much it. Ladies and gentlemen, what did you guys think? Did you agree with this listing, or were you looking kind of like, I don't know. Now, there were reasons I obviously had for each of these candies and stuff like that, but I don't know. I feel like this is pretty accurate. I mean, y'all let me know what you think, but I felt like I did pretty decent as far as my taste goes. But now you guys know where my taste buds are, and I don't know, German candy will always have a special place in my heart. But until the next time I see you guys again, make sure you like this video and all that good stuff. Bis später, Leute. Ciao! Well, what a pleasure it is to see all of your beautiful faces at the end of this lovely video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm sure you know, as I've mentioned in the past, we do have a Discord that's linked in the description down below, and we would love to have you a part of the world's greatest community ever, Bray Gang. Yes, if you've made it to this point in the video, you're officially a part of the community. So go ahead, join the Discord server. Link is in the description down below. And we also have other social media as well, like Instagram, Twitter. We're live. We go live on Twitch quite often as well. So it would behoove you to, go ahead and subscribe to the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/JamesBrayGang. Join the cause and be a part of the greatest, literally the greatest community ever. Okay, it's simple. Just go ahead and do those little things. We're trying to grow on all these little platforms and everything, and it really means a lot. Now, I know you guys stumbled up across the channel and you're like, what does this guy post? Like, what kind of content does he post? Reactions, vlogs, pretty much whatever comes to my mind. All right, it's random content. I don't know what I'm gonna be posting 10 years from now, but I do know that you can stick along for the journey, and it really means a lot. Now, for every single person that subscribes and follows all of the accounts that I have made, and all the links will be in the description down below, that's an automatic entry for any future giveaways I decide to have. I'll remind you when the giveaways take place, but you'll be surprised what I will be giving away because you guys have supported me so much up to this point, and it's only right that I do the same thing back. Thank you guys so much for being amazing, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Peace.